Hey Author Nation, I'm Melody Ann, your host, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at tools that will help you produce an awesome book. Writing a book is a huge endeavor and it can be a tedious process. So here's some tools to make it easier. On the Tools We Love page in the resource section of the Author Nation website, you are going to find lots of tools. In this video, I'm just going to talk about a few of them. So if you want more, go there and check those out. I will put a link in the description for you. So I'm going to talk about 3 tools. I'm going to tell you what they are and why I love them. Do you hate writing, but you could talk for hours? If that's who you are and you don't want to write a book, what I suggest you do is you dictate the book and have it transcribed. There are lots of services to have it transcribed. One of the services on that list is Temi. Costs about 25 cents a minute, so for an hour it'll be about $15 to have the transcription. And you think, maybe 10 hours, $150 to have your entire book done, saying it orally and then transcribing it and then putting it down to get edited and do the developmental editing and all that. That's not a bad deal. But you don't even have to just dictate it yourself. If you feel silly just kind of standing there and talking to yourself, which is a very viable thing to do, you could get a colleague to interview you and you could record that, or you could teach a class or a workshop and you could record that and transcribe that. There are just so many ways to go about getting the information on paper that aren't just sitting down and writing one word after another. So once you have your work on paper, time to start editing. Now I'm going to suggest using ProWriting Aid. Yes, this will cost you something as well, but honestly, it's a really good value for what you get. You find patterns in your writing, words you overuse, maybe sentence structures you use too often, how many words you have in a sentence, maybe you write too many short sentences or too many long sentences. It'll help you find all of those patterns, and so once you know them, you can learn to break them. So not only will it help you find those patterns, it'll help you become a better writer as well. ProWriting Aid helps with style, grammar, punctuation, spelling, helps with lots of things, not just overuse of words. So it's a really, really good investment. And again, as I said, it will cut down on your editing costs because the cleaner the book is, or the manuscript is, when you give it to your editor, the less work they're doing, the easier it is for them to get through it, and the less it will cost you. So I suggest taking a look at ProWriting Aid and using that to, 1, improve your writing, finish your final draft with a cleaner manuscript so you can send something to your editor that they will need to work less on and that will cost you less in the long run. And it's always good to hear your work out loud, especially dialogue, right? So you want to read dialogue out loud, or you can ask technology to read it to you. You'll be surprised at how much you can learn by listening to your words out loud. You'll know whether they're easy to read, easy to understand, or whether they're complex or confusing, or you'll realize that, that sentence was so long it took 5 minutes to say one sentence. So for that, you can use something called Natural Reader. You drop your file into the software and it reads it back to you. So you can sit back and relax and listen to how your book sounds. And if you love how it sounds, great. If it's hard to grasp or it's discombobulated, then you get to rewrite it and simplify it so that ideas are divided up more. On the Tools We Love page on the Author Nation website, you're going to find more tools to help you produce your book. That means getting it out of your head onto paper and to a reasonable manuscript to give to an editor. And so there are lots of resources there. Check it out, Tools We Love page. It is in the description because, the one thing you want is for the book to not live in your head, but to live on paper so that other people can read it, give you feedback, and help you with it. Until it's down on paper, no one can help you because we can't read your mind. We don't have an app for that. Well, not yet at least. So find the link in the description. Go check out all the tools for you. Some are free, some are paid, but they're all really excellent tools. They're tools that I've used or tools that we've vetted, authors have used and raved about, and they're there for you to just simplify the process so you can find the right tools for the right job while you are writing, publishing, and then promoting your book. And if you are interested in ProWriting Aid, go check out my videos on that as well. I will put them in the description. You'll get links there so you can find them easily, and you can just listen in to what I think of it and show you a few tools of ProWriting Aid. All right, happy writing.